to all my content creators, let me ask you a question. Right? Do you ever sometimes see someone's content and you're just like, and it's not no hater stuff. There's nothing haterish about it. You're just kind of looking like, how did this person? You know what I mean? Because when I sit back and I look at a lot of content being created, I'm like, once again, there's pockets. Like, black content creators are only able to make like sports, rap music, goofy clown shit, right? But whenever you tell them, say, hey man, you should talk about a little politics. No, I'm gonna stay out of there. I don't get involved in that. No. They get scared, they get nervous. But the white ones, like let's say once again, Joe Rogan, all he does is talk politics. The excuse for black content creators and people to say, oh, because politics is divisive, you can't get ahead. That's all Joe Rogan does. He's the biggest podcaster on the planet Earth. Well, that's because he has to deal with Spotify. That's the reason why the other day this guy was saying, see, I hope y'all understand numbers don't mean nothing on Instagram, on YouTube. They don't mean nothing. All these guys are bought once again and paid for. They could get less views than you and still get more money than you. You get what I'm saying? Views and money, there's no correlation between the two. You know what I'm saying? At all. What you got to do is they have deals. They have deals. Like you get a deal with Rumble, you get a deal with Twitch, you get a deal with Kick, you get a deal with YouTube. All these people got deals. They make it seem like they're just regular people. Like I've seen people who stream in a professional studio, but the studio looks like a bedroom. They don't sleep there. That's not their room, but they make the studio look like a bedroom. Like they walk in, it's an office space, and all of a sudden you're like, is that a bed? And they put the camera right there so you can't see the door. You can't, and you're like, oh, so you're pretending like you're in your own bedroom streaming, but in reality, this is a job for you. Like, you have a whole staff. Hey, brother. So all you guys out there sitting on your YouTube, in your house, streaming, telling you the game is rigged. It's rigged. And they really need to do. See, this is the reason why I fuck with Drake, though. This is what I want to say. This is the reason why I like Drake. Because I really wanted Drake to go through with that lawsuit. Because I wanted to see for detail, how do y'all make these number one hits? Because we know it's not talent. We know it's not talent. And when he started suing, saying you were buying bots, Kendrick Lamar, boom, 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 or the label would push this and put that behind it, then it was like, okay, this is the recipe. He's giving us. Excuse me, sir. All right, yeah, appreciate it. But he's giving me. He's letting us know the sauce. He's showing us the behind the door, like, hey y'all, this shit all fucked up. These people that you really like online, who you think is popping, they are popping, but that's because they're being pushed to the front. They're being pushed. So when I say to black content creators, stop sitting in your crib trying to make videos and all that. That's never going to work. They're not going to let it work. They're not going to let a regular person off the street make it. No, that's why they got Leo Cohen in there and all the other guys in there to shut that shit down. You know what I'm saying? Because they were like, oh no, we're not going to have... There was a moment on YouTube where you could be a regular person and actually squeeze through that door. But they shut that shit down. They said, For one, stop telling them the real numbers. Most of y'all don't even understand the views that you're getting on there. Honestly, they're not even real. You don't know those are real. You know what I'm saying? It's downtown in the city, y'all. Just venting. There was something else I wanted to say. What was it? Damn. There's something else I wanted to say. The Views thing, the Drake, and then Joe Rogan. Once again, we're going to talk about Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan losing it. The whole right wing, this is what I'm saying. Politics can be good and bad as long as you have decent politics. When your politics change because you want more views, that's when you start falling. Right? I don't give a fuck. I don't think anybody, I think pretty much everybody can tell Mariah don't give a fuck about a view or being liked. Y'all know that one. Excuse me. I don't give a damn about being liked. I don't give a damn if they like me or not. I'm gonna talk my shit. I'm gonna show up on here with my hair looking crazy every day. Probably gonna wear this hoodie 2 times this week. I don't care. Fuck. But I will say I do care because once again, like I'm saying, in the black YouTube world, it's nothing but clown behavior. And I'm not trying to call the Kai Cenats once again clowns. I'm not trying to call the IShowSpeeds clowns. I'm not trying to call the... But it's like we don't have one serious, like I said, outside of Umar, political pundit. We don't. Everybody chasing it. You know what I'm saying? Chasing it. And then one thing about them too, is motherfuckers be too corny. The black political dudes be corny. Like they be doing too much editing. That's another thing too. Y'all brothers gotta slow down on the editing. Because y'all be in the house, this is what it is, right? This is what y'all doing. I'm gonna tell you what you're doing wrong. Y'all be in the house all day, y'all don't do nothing, y'all don't go outside, you're scary as hell, right? So what you like to do is you like to over edit to hide the fact that, what the fuck? How you get in here? You know how to get in, bro? What in the world just happened? What happened? They shut it down?
They're rebuilding.
What entrance is open?
The one on the other side.
Gotta go all the way around? Alright. Shit. But you're not outside, so what you'd like to do is over edit. You put like 15 clips in one video. Listen, I hope y'all understand YouTube is demonetizing. I seen a dude react to a reaction video, bro. Reacting to a reaction video. That shit was the funniest thing I ever seen in my life. Yeah. I said, man, that's the funniest thing. How you gonna react to a reaction video? You know what I'm talking about? You niggas over here bullying the bus station. Y'all can't just be bullying it. Y'all don't scare people. But YouTube is demonetizing people who, oh man, someone just busted that window. And this is downtown. This is not the hood, y'all. But YouTube is demonetizing people who react to reaction videos. I seen a dude react to somebody reacting to someone reacting to video. It's like three. You ever seen a mirror? Someone standing in a mirror, behind a mirror, behind a mirror. It's like that's what you're doing. You can't. They're done with that. You got to come up with original content. Stop putting so many clips in video. You got to have a personality, bro. You know what I mean? Oh no, y'all gonna take this walk with me today because they just made me walk around the block. Thought it was gonna be 5 minutes, but fuck. Damn. But stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? Choose different backgrounds. This is what everybody's setup is. They get their crib, they in their room, or they in somewhere, and they just sit there and they just talk and they react to everybody. All you're doing is reacting to people who really outside. And that's where I feel like the hater shit comes out. Because if you can't bump into somebody, you know what I'm saying? Then I don't think you should really be talking too much. The other day I bumped into Lil Baby. Real talk. I'm at the store. It's blah blah blah. All of a sudden, I look up. No, what happened? Something fell on the floor. So I'm helping this lady. And I'm helping the lady. I look up and see somebody else helping. And I look up, it's Baby. I said, where the fuck do I know this nigga from? I said, this Lil Baby. I said, you look. He said, yeah. I said, what the fuck? That's crazy. But anyway, if people can't bump into you, I don't think you should be actually talking about other people. Somebody want to bump into me, hoodie on, hoodie season, bump into me, I'm gonna be like on one of those. But yeah, Joe Rogan, he losing his steam. What's going on, player? You good, buddy? That dude be out here every day. But he's losing his steam. Joe Rogan's losing his steam because people see that he's full of shit. He jumps from now all of a sudden he's talking about, but why are they taking your legals away? I don't get. Joe Rogan, you single-handedly helped Trump get over that hump by co-signing him. Single-handedly helped Trump get over the hump by solidifying, normalizing him. And that's cool. But now the far right, like the Nick Fuentes, see, Joe Rogan, you were a little edgy before. But to the Nick Fuentes of the world, you're not edgy at all. He's a real stone cold racist. And he'll let you know. You know what I'm saying? You see how he did Candace Owens. You can't do that with me. Hell no. We ain't sitting down, and I'll smack the shit out of you. I shouldn't have said that. See, YouTube literally has sent me like warnings already. Like, oh, you gotta slow down. Listen, you ain't talking shit on the internet. Let me tell you something, bro. To a lot of y'all content creators. You ain't talking about shit until YouTube sends you warnings. You ain't doing nothing. You being safe and PG ain't gonna get you nowhere. When YouTube go AA, you wanna know why? Because they're starting to realize your content is actually reaching. You see what I'm saying? It's actually reaching. So they're gonna tell you, hey, slow down, man. We really like you, but you gotta slow down. We want you to keep, that's what they told me. But before I would've got a strike. They didn't even strike me, they just took it down. I said, what happened to it? I look in my studio, I look, and it's gone. Anyway, my bad, I had to cut it off because it'll change up the whole station. But, yeah. So when you're making your content, you gotta be mindful if, especially the black political YouTubers, they're gonna do whatever they can to kill your content. And people gonna say, no, I'm telling you, bro, if you're a black political YouTuber, any little mistake that you do, they'll take your content. That's why you gotta be good. If you're not good, like, you can't be using too many clips in your shit. Maybe once in a while to deliver a point, yeah, there's nothing wrong. But you can't be literally watching someone's whole video all day. You gotta know how to make your own original content. So long story short, y'all, peace, love, and positivity. Still out here trying to get to it. Your boy been busting his ass. I'm over here, my hair looking like Albert Einstein. I don't care. Whatever. You know what I'm talking about? I do not care. You can either love me for me or kick rocks. You know what I be finding so funny on YouTube, on the internet, like Instagram and stuff? It's like people who really take this thing, like, it's serious, it's a tool, but it's like, yo, bro, this ain't, you can't you can't take this shit too serious. It's just the internet. 99.9% of people on here, you'll never see a day in your life. Never. And if I do, what's up? Trust me, I'm 6'4", in person. It ain't gonna be that easy. We're gonna change, but chase knowledge, don't chase money. Gotta run. Chase knowledge, don't chase money. Peace, love, and positivity. Let's get up.